You know, if you're King Charles, you might say, so I've got the giggles already, but if you're King Charles, you might say, when does it actually stop? There's one problem after another. I'm not laughing, sir, honestly, but the thing is, you do kind of think to yourself, every day he must wake up and wonder how he's dragged in to all of these huge arguments. Do you know what I'm saying? And now there's a bigger argument all around the Christmas tree, and even he now is being asked to intervene. But of course, should he? Would he? And, well, should he, as I say, really get involved in something like this? As ever, let me explain. Nice to see you back. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome, one and all brand new subscribers. You do get the giggles, don't you? Christmas is one of those things, isn't it? You know, I don't know about you, sometimes when I'm on the tube and I hear people getting ready, you know, and they're going home for Christmas and all that, and you know, they're being put up in all sorts of places, you know, back bedrooms, floors and all that. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because you are asking people to come and stay with you for 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 days that you haven't seen for ages. And it seems a really good idea because you're looking at Victorian Christmas cards with everybody around the tree on the warming fire, the Dickensian picture of lanterns in the streets. The reality is you're stuck with relations, aunts, uncles, whatever, that you haven't seen for ages. And suddenly they come with a plethora of problems. And then you have to think, right, we've got 4 days of this. You've taken them out in the car, you've taken them for lunch, and then you think after Christmas Day, I wouldn't mind putting my feet up and knocking off myself. The bottom line is, of course, you can't, can you? Because now you've got afternoon tea to make. They might want to watch something that you don't want to watch. And if you go and sit somewhere else, they get angry. Imagine if you are, of course, His Majesty the King. Not only has he got a problem now with his younger brother, Prince Andrew, or former royal known as Prince, right? Prince Andrew, because he can't really invite them on the public domain, so they can't go to the church, all that sort of stuff. I think that's quite sad because it's still family, and there lies your problem. But of course now the very famous church that King Charles and of course Queen Camilla attend, Magdalena Church in Sandringham, well, it's all kicking off behind the scenes, right? And the bottom line is, get this, the chaplain has fallen out with the head of music, the choir master as we'd like to call him, and now the choir are going to go on strike. And this is you know, you just couldn't make this stuff up, could you? And the thing is, you know, you go to church, don't you, for salvation, contemplation, looking, debating, all that sort of stuff, where are you, etc. Oh no, not allowed, right? So now where it's interesting is the chaplain has asked if His Majesty the King would intervene. We're not quite sure where he is on this, and this is because apparently the choir master wants to upgrade the music, you know, have sort of different styles and all that sort of stuff. And the chaplain believes that they should be sticking to tradition. Now, if you can imagine, it's a beautiful area in Sandringham in Norfolk, you know, wonderful, wonderful part of the world, very tranquil. I do like it there. And the thing is, why would you want to change tradition? But of course, everybody wants to move. Everybody wants to put their mark down. And apparently when they approached His Majesty the King and said, you know, is there a way that he could intervene? He said he didn't think it would be appropriate, which is right in his, you know, what's it to do with him? He goes there as a place of worship alongside the Queen and other members of the royal family to say his prayers, gratefulness, thanks, all that sort of stuff. Why should he get involved with the music side of things? But apparently, apparently the church are pushing him hard, and this is now going to escalate. As I said at the start of the video, the problem that you've got at Christmas is it can bring out the good amongst us. It's all about, you know, sharing things, enjoying presents and nice food and getting together and being grateful in this Christian country for what we have. All the good aspects of Christian life are there to be cherished and celebrated. But the bottom line is, behind the scenes, as I said, according to an excellent source, His Majesty the King basically pointed out to someone very close to him, how on earth did I get involved in this? I only went to church. And I did think that was quite funny. And on this occasion, I'd love to know, do you agree with His Majesty the King? It's not his problem, is it? Really, the church should sort its own thing out. But more importantly, they're trying to drag him into it. What would you do if you were the king in this instance? I'd love to know. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.